Tonight on Source Bourbon Challenge, we're doing a blind
with E.H. Taylor and 1792.
All right, I'm Randy Tiller and this is Katie. So tonight, like I said, we're doing a blind between E.H. Taylor small batch, which is a bottle on bond, 100 proof, and 1792 bottle on bond, which is also 100 proof. And the 1792 is a store pick.
Okay.
So it may have a little advantage there.
Okay.
We'll see. I don't think it wasn't. It's not a short pick. This one's not. But. All right. So we poured each other's drink, so we don't know which is which.
Yeah.
So we may not be drinking the same thing at the same time.
That's fine.
So let's just start from our right to left and see what we think.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Cheers.
Let's nose it here.
It's nice.
Okay. It's got a great smell. Now, like I said, I don't know if we're smelling the same thing or not because they might not.
Okay, whatever you're drinking, how does it smell to you?
It's very kind of a fruity / a little bit of leather.
Okay.
Kind of natural herbs.
I'm curious if we're drinking the same thing. Now, when I'm nosing mine, also get a hint of leather. Also get some citrus. Cinnamon, very slight earth tone, very slight.
Okay.
You're drinking the same thing.
It could be. Well, let's go ahead before we drink. Let's nose the one on the left.
Okay.
And then see if you smell anything different.
Okay. And they're similar.
They are very similar.
Very similar.
I had a feeling they'd be close.
This one has a little more citrus. Other than that, a little less leather smell, but it's almost, it is so close. These two in the.
It is very close. The smell is very similar. And like I say, they are from two different distilleries. Each Taylor's from the Buffalo Trace Distillery. And 1792 is from the Bourbon Distillery.
Okay.
So, they're not the same company, so.
Sure.
Well, let's just start by grab one and see what you think about it.
Before we start, I also noticed that the color and the legs are identical.
Yeah. Very, very close. Very good copper color.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I'm getting about the same amount of legs on each one of them.
Right. So.
Okay. Well, we'll see. Cheers.
Cheers. We're going to start with our
right. Let's start with the right. So what we get.
Ooh, nice. Nice punch the nose.
Mm. Yeah. See, most of the punches right to the roof of the mouth. This one I got a burst of almost like cinnamon to the tongue right up front, and a little bit of burn going down the throat. That's first bourbon of the night, so it's going to have that. It's very common.
This is a nice heat going down, and very warm, and it's just lingering. It doesn't wane. It's got an even, throughout from beginning to down. It is the same amount of flavor and heat. It's very good. Again, the tastes are very similar to the smell. I'm getting citrus, I'm getting cinnamon, I'm getting leather, and I'm getting earth tone. Earthy.
Right.
So, and it is delicious.
We may be drinking the same thing.
This is really good.
I'm getting all those.
Both of these are good. We know it.
I'm getting all those very similar flavors in this one.
Right.
Take another sip here.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Again, beautiful heat. Beautiful heat going all the way down.
Right.
Evenly coating. Love it.
Yeah, this one's very good. Almost like just a hint of like the crust of a caramel apple almost. A little bit of that sweet to it. Like I said, a little bit of the leather taste to it. Hint of tobacco.
Right.
So far, this one's in first place.
Yes, it's hard to beat.
All right, let's wash your palates out and.
Water. It was very good, actually. It woke up some flavors in the roof of my mouth.
Yeah, as you know,
Pretty
water
good.
can either be good or bad.
Right,
You know,
yes.
It can bring out smoke, or it can bring out some flavor,
That
or
brought out some flavor just having a sip afterwards.
every now and then we get one that does nothing, any different to it. So, all
Right.
right, let's try the one on the left and see what we think.
Okay. That also hits the roof of your mouth.
Yeah.
A little more ethanol than the first one.
Mine, first sip, I get a little more oaky taste to it.
You're right. I do get oak and ethanol.
But it's a good oak, though. It's not too overwhelming, but compared to the one on the right, I get a lot of more oak flavor to it.
Yeah. A little bit of citrus and more tobacco in this one.
I think we are drinking the same thing.
I think we are. Oh, well. Which is good, actually.
Oh, it still smells great, though.
I'm glad that we are drinking the same instead of opposite.
Well, we may be drinking the same thing. We don't know for sure.
I bet we are. I'm sure we are.
We'll find out.
I'll take another sip, but I already like the first one better.
Same great smell, though. Man.
Got more cinnamon than that, and red hot in that.
I would definitely say the second sip was a lot better than the first.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna wash your palate out, go back over one more time
Sure.
before we make our decision.
I don't need to. I already know.
Well, I don't know. Just
do it anyway.
Yeah, just do it anyway. You never know, because we've had this before. When me and Richard or some of the other guys done this, thought we had our decision made up.
Try
Second
it
go
again.
around, the one of them
Change
they
your mind.
swapped. Yeah.
Okay.
I did taste more oak that time. You're all right.
I did. It wasn't as strong going down. I guess because I've had my first of the night. Maybe that's it.
That's probably it.
Still a nice even.
Yeah. And say another thing I've noticed in these wines, when you do drink water, some of it still lingers in your mouth and it kind of blends in a little bit, just enough to change the flavor a little bit. So that might have changed the original taste that we had to start right off. I don't know if any of you get that, but that's just something I've noticed over the years of doing this.
Well, the very first sip of this was divine. It's still good.
Still good.
Very
All right,
good.
let's move back to the left to see if anything's changed on it.
No, this is
Okay, I agree.
the same opinion that I
Yeah.
had a second ago.
My right, and also you're right.
Definitely wins.
Okay, I think we made our mind up on this. Let's.
Mine's the clear without our logo on.
Okay, we'll go with yours first. Okay, so
what am I drinking?
So your clear is E.H. Taylor,
Okay.
and then 1792 is the one with the logo on it. So you picked E.H. Taylor,
Okay.
and mine with the logo on it is one I picked.
It's 1792. No, that can't be right.
Unless you wrote it wrong.
Are you sure you wrote it correctly?
I know I wrote it correctly.
I know I did too.
Well, here's a better way to try it. You try mine and tell me if it tastes like.
Like my number one, if you're number one?
Yeah.
No, it's different.
Okay, so we did
The
pick
power of suggestion here.
Yeah.
Do you think that me telling you the flavors made you agree with me?
Well, they do have similar flavors.
Okay.
And definitely similar smells. But apparently I did kind of taste the same thing in both of them almost, but one has a little stronger flavor of certain things than the other one had. One of them had a little more leathery taste than the other.
Yeah.
The other had a little more hint of tobacco than the other. And one of them had a little more sweetness.
but we came to different conclusions on which one that was.
This has happened before.
Fascinating.
The last blind we did, we chose different things.
Uh-huh.
And I'm really shocked. As a lot of you know, the E.H. Taylor is a harder one to get. Even though this is the small batch, which is out of all the E.H. Taylors, the easiest one to get. The 1792, I guess it just depends where you're at. The bottle and bond, but this is a store pick,
Right.
So it's not gonna be like just any
Right.
one out there.
Sure. The best of the best.
Yeah.
Chips, kids.
Okay, so
Well, I will remember this, that I'm partial to E.H. Taylor.
yes.
And that in the future.
Okay. Yes. And which is very good. I thought that I was picking a E.H. Taylor.
Right.
That's the thing about blind. You have no idea.
I actually figured I was picking E.H. Taylor. I mean, that's what I assumed I was picking,
And I had no idea. I really did.
Right.
If I would have guessed, I probably would have guessed wrong.
Right.
And usually I'm pretty good about guessing what I'm drinking. I pretty much get them right on the spot.
Yeah.
Well, okay, then. She picked E.H. Taylor and I picked 1792. So we had a split decision there.
Yeah. They're both excellent. I mean,
All right.
obviously.
So if you out there had both of these compared to each other, which one did you prefer?
Right.
Comment, let us know. We'd like to know.
All right.
Until the next time.
Well, thank you so much for watching. Please like, please subscribe, and we'll see you again. Bye.
See ya.